And hello, everybody. It is another Sunday night, and that means it's time to be colorful. And I have a friend tonight. I brought this buddy who's not safe for mom with me.
Hello.
We call him Jason.
Yeah, that's all right. That's what you can call me. Yeah, call me anything you bloody like. I don't care.
Speaking of bloody, let's start with the chat. First of all, we've had a TC and a Data in here hanging out. We got Midnight Raven who popped in, not suitable for mom, who is sitting on the other side of another screen from me. And who else do we have? Midnight Raven, TC, the Nuggets joins us. It's nice to see you again. Red Feather, it is nice to see you. Hello. And Wiki came to join us, and Daryl is here. Today I'm trying to bring you another fun feature of colorful places, colorful spaces, or is it spaces, places? Whatever, it's colorful things. But what I happened to find was a whole bunch of old slang and words that used to be vulgarity. Ooh, terrible words as they used to be, but they're kind of funny now. Now, I got Jason here because Jason likes to use funny, weird, Englishy sounding, almost vulgar words. And he might even know some of these. So let us, without audio, because I still haven't created an audio intro for this game, roll this board out and see what kind of terrible shit I can have on here. Like ankle. Ankle used to be cool. Oh snap, we gonna monkey around today. Oh, we gonna monkey around. I think I need to get a notepad and I need to find my score paper, which is right here. And I have everybody's scores who still hasn't been assigned on here, so don't worry, you will get your points. And we're drawing our line. Now today I have 4 columns. So that means we have 20 words on the board. And not all these words reflect, obviously, the word that I used in the front, because I don't want to give things away. Well, here's our topics-ish. Category things. Macbeth, Abydos, Victorian, John Skelton, Cumbersome, Beater, Nincompoop, Mess, Henry IV, Old Scots, Beard Splitter, Cheater, Batman, Drunkard, Slacker, Not Welcome, Mess, English, Weird, and Saddle. Now, I may have a guest, but this show is not controlled by my guest. It is controlled by the chat. My guest is just here to help with the English understanding of maybe some of this, because I don't. It's kind of funny. You've got 2 messes. Do I have 2 messes? I have 2 messes. How did I do that? I hope I didn't repeat the same word. I made a mistake.
Well, when you click on it, you find out.
I'm going to mess with one of these messes. Let's get rid of a mess. What was an untidy woman called? Now, I will give you guys some reference. Most of these are kind of Victorian, Old English. We're going to say anywhere from 14th to 18th century slang. I'll poop on your desk, mess 1. I'll poop in your shoe, mess 2. Nice. A whore. No. Homely. No. What a mess. Possibly. Old smeller.
I'm trying to think myself.
You're trying to think of what an untidy woman was called. And mess is just a hint. The category title is just a hint as to what is in the category, obviously. Yeah. So an untidy woman or a mess. Messinception. Mesception.
Well, if no one else gets it, I'll have a crack.
What do you think? What do you think it is?
Scrubber?
A scrubber? See, now that's why I got Jason on here, because his words sound funny, and I thought his funny sounding words were perfect for this kind of show. Because it's a driggle-draggle.
What the hell? Okay.
An untidy woman was called a driggle-draggle.
I've never heard of that one before.
I know, right? If someone's a mess, you can call them a driggle-draggle. Hey, you're a driggle-draggle. What?
Perhaps it's something to do with being out in the rain or something like that?
I have no idea. Context wasn't offered. It was it would give me the way to interpret a sentence or include it in a sentence in some cases, but no, I don't know.
Have you looked any of them up yourself?
I did look a couple of them up, but yeah, I've been very busy and trying to rush to make sure I have content. So I spent hours this morning looking up good sites with information, and then I sat down and programmed them into the board.
I wonder if it's Edwardian.
It sounds like a name for a penis. You want to play with my Driggle Draggle, Nuggets? Does Nuggets want to play with my Driggle Draggle? I'm draggling my Driggle. What are we going to do next? Midnight Raven says we're going to touch...
I'm eating my dinner as I'm talking to you guys, sorry.
You're fine, you're fine. I did that when I was jumping into Boss Man's. We have weird as a request, so we're going to see what's weird. What would a mumble crust have been?
Oh, I like that one.
You like that one. What would a mumble crust have been? A hobo.
That's all I would have come up with.
Old news. Mumble crust would be old news? Yeah, maybe. A hobo. For the record, I don't remember some of these. Some of these are weird. And this is an old Victorian funny illustration I found. I thought a cross-legged pig lady would look kind of funny on today's stream. A baker. A mumble crust would be lip herpes. What do you think, Jason? What do you think a mumble crust would be?
Mumble crust. Well, mumbling suggests someone who doesn't talk very loudly.
Dry mustache.
Perhaps it's what I'm doing, talking with your mouth full.
Oh, you know what? I think I may almost remember what this is, and I think you got close. A mumble crust would have been a toothless beggar.
Ah, right. Okay.
A pot smoker, says Red Feather. All right. We got two of them down. Who wants to see what the next weird mumble crust word might be? Mumble crust, the toothless beggar word. Does anybody know what the next toothless beggar word is going to be?
It's not as good a meaning as the word sounds, to be fair.
I know, right? Only on a Sunday, NumbedSkull. That's right. Only on a Sunday can I do unchurchly things. Only on a Sunday. Drunkard. Ooh, we're going to go with drunkard. I know it's on the list. Where did it hide?
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, I know what drunkard is.
A funny Victorian word which refers to a drunkard is...
Oh, right.
Oh.
Well, I don't know about Victorian. There's so many words to describe someone who's drunk.
Numbed is Jewish, so it isn't Sabbath. I isn't Jewish, I isn't religious, so it isn't a day. I think a lush, I know, haha. Wow, I can sing a song with what my chat
A lush is something else. I don't know what a lush is.
Hey, Big Chief Fuzzybeard. Sloshed. You said sloshed. Slosh sounds good. This is why I invited an an English person to help out tonight.
Suzzled?
You think... Go.
Yeah, suzzled.
Suzzled, sucker, a sipper. Oh, arfinfen, our farfin arf. A drunkard was called an arfarfinarf.
That's probably what you'd say. You pronounce it when you're feeling pissed.
They were referred to as an arfarfinarf. If you probably couldn't say it, then you probably were one. I don't know. Can you say arfarfinarf? Barf and barf. Barf and arf. Arf and arf.
Maybe that's what you say when you throw up.
Come on, though. These are old, well-used words that were supposed to be put down.
Yeah, I've never heard of half of them, so I'm doing well here.
Did they let the drunkard make up the word? Yes, they did.
Yep.
All right. Fox wants me to finish cleaning up the mess. An old silly word for grubby or disorganized person. Ooh, yarf, barf, and arf. Numbed was taken by a fake website.
Yeah. Oh, crikey.
That sounded more like a gargle there, Numb, not a drunk throw up.
I don't know,
A mess
man.
is a numbskull. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate that.
Disorganized.
An old silly word for a grubby or disorganized person. A mumble crust doesn't count. We already used it. Scrumble snorts, says Red Feather.
Badger sniffer.
Badger sniffer. Do you see why I invited you now? Do you see why you were like the perfect person for this show?
Yep. I don't know, man.
Regabrash.
Okay.
Regabrash was the
That
word
sounds
for
like-
a grubby
That sounds
person.
like a character out of Lord of the Rings.
A fluff and stuffs. Regabrash. Frummel poop. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we gonna do
Yeah,
next,
really,
guys?
Quite quickly, actually.
Oh, this moves quite fun, or quite fast, and it is kind of fun. Ragamuffin. See?
That is a proper word.
Is it a proper word? Probably is. It's an
Yeah.
English word. But somebody said English.
Yeah.
Is that one of my names
I
up
can't
here?
remember.
English
I can't
is a
remember
word.
where Ragamuffin.
Click the thing. There we go. English. If someone was Quizby, they were what?
Bloody hell. How the hell did you go on the website for this, mate?
Oh, come on, man. I look for this stuff. I look for the weird things. Today it was the weird, what were swear words or vulgarity
Yeah, no,
back in the day. Boulder
I'm-
Dash.
I'm 47. I've not had half of these bloody words.
I know, but the way you talk for half of these, for
Yeah.
Quibbly Diggly or Dingly Quibbly or whatever it was, I'm sitting here thinking Jason would love this game. The mayor of
Confused, maybe?
Springfield.
Confused? Are they necessarily rude?
If someone was Quizby, they were what? The mayor of Springfield. Not Quimby? Come on. Lazy or shirking from their task. If someone was Quizby, they were lazy or shirking from their task. Doku says posh. How posh is that?
Oh, yes, frightfully posh, sir, I say.
We still have many of fun words like beard splitter, which I thought meant something odd. Learning all kinds of words that I'm going to forget today. I'm going to forget them tomorrow, Fox. Don't worry.
Yeah.
A couple of them.
This is like reading, improve your vocabulary in the old Reader's Digest magazines.
Oh, maybe. What does a cumber world or cumber ground refer to? English, lazy or shirking from my tasks.
Cumbersome is to do with weight, isn't it? Or bulky.
Yes, but what does cumber world or cumber ground refer to? Forget the title. The title's just supposed to get you to pick the question. Hell.
Somewhere that
Cumber
you
world is
stick
hell.
your wiener.
Somewhere you stick your wiener. A dildo, says TC. So one has where they put the wiener, one what the wiener is. Dried up stuff to get stuck in the hair behind your ears after foreplay. I like it. Someone so useless they merely take up space.
No, right, okay.
Midnight says useless. Holy crap.
Yep, well done.
Holy crap. Look at that. Noise answers.
Well done,
Noise.
Raven.
All right, we are back here. We still got Batman and Beard Splitter and Not Welcome and this weird thing that says saddle. Do I have a dildo on the board? There's no dildo on the board. Sorry, TA. Maybe on next Sunday's show.
They just wanted to say dildo. And why not?
Dildo. Cheater, says a wild fox. We're gonna pick cheater.
Oh, here we go.
What would an old British slang for cheater be?
Well, the thing is, with a lot of these words, they got more than one meaning.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Slapper.
Slapper. Ooh. Ooh, a slapper.
Or a slut.
Oh, you know what? I'll do this for the nugs. Quick, get your recording devices together. D-I-L-D-O. Dildo. Have fun with that.
D-I-L-D-O.
A bastard, a cunt, wanker, my ex, wanka. Wait, who said my ex? Cheater.
Wanker! He's a wanker!
Wanka.
He's a wanker!
A loser. It is a bed swerver. A cheater was called a bed swerver.
I do like that, actually. That's quite good. A bed swerver.
Let your bed swerver know you don't like her anymore.
That's like somebody who goes into a branch of IKEA or something. You know, they're going to do a test run.
Would you like a bed swerver, sir? The village bike. Who put the village bike? Come on. It's a doorknob. Seriously, the doorknob.
The village bike.
We still have Macbeth and John Skelton, which I thought sounded like skeleton, so I went with it. And then there's the old Scots.
The screen's all blurry on here.
Is it all blurry? It should come to.
For me it is. Yeah. Don't worry.
Well, hopefully you can hear me talking. Everything should be the nincompoop, says Darrow Odell. Nincompoop.
Yeah, that's a classic word, that is.
If I highlight it, the P gets separated. It's nincompoop.
Yeah, I wonder if the P gets separated. Who misses?
What are you if you were referred to as a doorbell?
What? What? I've never called someone a doorbell in my entire life. Okay.
I say doorbell, and then I look at the Victorian lady on the screen who's got her finger right in the front of her nose, pushing in, and I'm thinking doorbell.
Bing bong. Yeah, she's pressing it. It's a doorbell.
A ding dong. You're a ding dong. A woman with perky endowments.
A clitoris.
The intern, says a wild fox.
Did you hear what I said?
What'd you say again?
I said clitoris.
Clitoris. If you're referred to as a doorbell, you are being rung. People pleaser. You are a nitpicky teacher. If you're a doorbell, you're a nitpicky teacher.
What the hell does that mean that?
I have no idea, dude. It's your country it came from. You nincompoop.
Well, I know my country's got fucked up words, but come on.
Hello, Malachi. Malachi, you.
See, this is why I come up with my own expressions.
This is why there's weird expressions from the past. It's because people like you came up with their own and they made history.
Like fudge whacker.
Fudge whacker. That's not on today's list.
I'm completely fudge whacked.
We still have a beard splitter. We have not welcomed Slacker. Saddle.
That sounds disgusting.
Doesn't it, beard splitter just sound terrible?
It does. It sounds like you're doing something that you shouldn't necessarily be doing.
With your beard. Wait, I should have invited Dewey.
I was going to say, not necessarily your beard.
Not with your beard. You just another screw in the pooch. NumbedSkull is an anti-scabberlotcher.
What was it? Come along, Jack.
The beard splitter sounds like word's most deadly weapon. Beard splitter equals muff diver.
Yes,
we're just gonna pick beard splitter.
Exactly what I was thinking. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not alone.
Beard splitter is a Victorian word for grilled cheese splitter.
Oh. Okay, well, it's not, it can't be that, surely, to him then. although I wouldn't put it past Mum to have found that. Oh, crikey.
Muff diver, razor, butt spreader, barber.
Butt spreader.
The Midnight Raven, a butt spreader. Okay, if that's what you like your beards to do, okay. Get all up in that lady.
Is that like a barber or something?
Shit eater, an axe.
I don't know. What, so it's just written the whole. Hang on, I've got to read this on the proper
Nightbot.
Chat now.
Nightbot just went nuts. A beard splitter is a penis.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I have no idea, guys. No idea. Tell you what.
No. Because if we're thinking along the same sort of thing line as beard, yes. You put it in between. Yes, theoretically, yes.
It's a beard splitter.
I can
Just to
see
let
where
you
that would
know.
have come from. A beard splitter.
Oh man.
Yeah. Hey,
The
Bella,
lower
look at my
beard.
beard splitter. Do
The
you like my
lower
beard splitter?
All right, we are starting to crack down on this board. We still have some old Scots. You're such a beard splitter head. All right, we can still go with Macbeth because some people probably know of Macbeth.
Yeah, no, people know about Macbeth, don't they?
There's Beater, there's Abydos, there's Victorian, there's John Skeleton. There's Henry the Fourth. Batman, you say? What the hell could I have on here from Old English slang that goes with Batman? Not welcome, says the Midnight Raven. An old word for a visitor who overstays their welcome.
Oh, crikey. I keep using that word today. Hey, crikey, mate. What's going on?
Well, crikey. Your weird words. Robin?
Do you know what I say?
My family not welcome. TA assholes. Holy rusted metal, Batman.
Oh, blimey.
I tell you what, I think this is the one. When I say it, you guys are all gonna go nuts. It's one people know.
Trongo.
Flibblin' flobbers. I think you're close there, TA. You might be close with Dinglin' Dang or whatever thing it was.
What did he put?
Whatever the other word was, dingle danglers, something. Anyone else getting buffering?
Dangler.
Flopper. A flopper. A rake fire.
No, I've never had that at all.
This isn't the one I was thinking. I must have been thinking Batman. I'm still thinking Batman. Rake fire. Not welcome.
See, some of these make no sense why that would mean that.
I know,
I really don't get it.
Alright, so I will give you, halfway through the show here, we'll take a 5-second break and I will explain what I tried to do today. So I understand that in my age, the word fuck is an awesome word with many graspable meanings and much contour to the English language. We understand the word fuck is awesome, okay? Fuck is today's versatile word. What did they have before that? What did they have before fuck? What was vulgarity before fuck and shit and piss and cunt and all of these other penis and all of this shit? What was there?
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to find out today.
That's been something.
That's what we're looking at today. Is we're looking at the vulgar terms that people used to sling at each other before fuck was popular.
And also, it depends on the context you're using it in as well.
Apparently it
That's
does.
the thing.
Certain ones were easy enough to kind of move into different categories. Flobber knocker, oh bugger me, bloody.
Bugger me.
Interesting enough.
My one is buggery fuckery.
Interesting enough, we're going to do Old Scott, says TC. Bloody. Do you happen to know why bloody is a vulgar word?
Oh, I think I suspect it's semi-religious or something like that. I don't know.
Actually, in Victorian era times that we were looking at all this for,
Yeah.
bloody was meant to be dirty and soiled because women would menstruate and they would bleed.
Oh, yes.
So when they
okay.
bled, they would be dirty or soiled. For something to have been bloody, it was soiled or dirty or should not have been there.
So we say bloody hell.
Yeah. That wasn't the original context. Obviously, bloody hell is something new because of different contexting, but we're going to do Old Scots. What was meant when Scots called someone a gilly wetfoot?
Well, I've got Scottish ancestry. Like, I've never even been to Scotland, so.
Are you a gilly wetfoot?
Gilly wetfoot. A simpleton.
No need to smoke. A simpleton.
Yeah, a simpleton. Yeah, they're not exactly unintelligent, but they're a bit clueless.
Oh, Harry Potter bullshit! You're talking about the gillywog weed or gillywog weed or whatever that shit was.
There may be some truth to that. I don't know. Maybe that's where she got it from.
Somebody in here said that Harry Potter bullshit. A rookie, someone who gets into debt and then flees.
A rookie would be a good one, actually.
A thief, says a wild fox. Yeah, lol.
There's some good answers there.
There are some good answers there. Midnight says a drunken idiot. Daryl says a rookie, someone who gets into debt and then flees, says Data. And a wild fox says a thief.
Go on, then.
A swindling businessman.
Okay.
A swindling businessman. And I'm writing down wild fox and Data. Because they were very close.
I'm sure someone's you've got the lag and they're typing it in before they hear it.
Yeah, well, no, my lag is only a few seconds. My lag is as low as I can get it.
Yeah.
I
don't seem to be having an issue with it myself.
All right, and we are down to Victorian, Abydos, Henry IV, Batman, Saddle, which I've seen go a few times through here. Midnight Raven says Batman, and then we'll have to do Saddle because it's probably going to pop up next. Click. Batman. A 17th century word, variant of God's hooks, which appeared in Batman.
Oh, I know what this is. Yeah, I know what this is. I don't know.
At least
I think I know what it is.
You think you know what it is? Ooh,
right, you
this
tell
is.
Me, you tell me when you're ready, and I'll say. I'm going to let people guess first.
I'm a scat man. Irate Bear still has that up on his. When somebody donates, it goes, I'm a scat man. Google is my Data. How dare you? Google be your friend.
And now it's gone out of focus again.
All right. This one I want to say. Hold on, I want to say it was also used in another show, predominantly by a female character with a very large talking dog. Go ahead.
I think Robin says it. And Gadzooks.
Gadzooks!
Yay! Nailed it.
Did you know that used to be a bad word? Oh, we have a request. We must whip it.
Yeah. Well, Gadzooks generally said, yeah, stop it. It's when you're surprised by something.
Gadzooks!
Yeah, or you know, something fascinating or whatever.
Apparently, it has a more routed, what is it, etymology or whatever the definition for the word's origin is, etymology or whatever it's called. It was supposed to mean God something or other, and slowly through time it progressed to Gadzooks.
Yeah.
Interesting. Saddle, don't forget. We're going to ride that saddle right now. Why would someone tell you that you are a saddle goose?
Saddle goose.
A saddle goose.
You got saddle sore.
A saddle goose.
What's goosing normally?
I don't know. Mean? No, come on. Think about this, you Englishman. Yeah,
goosing is when you pinch their ass or something like that. I can't remember.
Riding coattails type thing. Riding coattails.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. A thing.
It's a thing. I can't remember what goosing means.
What do you think saddle goosing means?
Well, if I could figure out what goosing meant, I could probably tell you.
Riding side saddle. Ooh. I don't know. That's actually fair.
No, but they are a saddle goose.
Imbecile, says Data.
Imbecile, I love that word. Saddle goose. Oh, crikey. Give us a clue.
There's 2 clues. Saddle and goose.
Yeah, but that doesn't help me none. You got a flab... You're flabby... You got a flabby ass, I don't know.
Now we have ass pincher, and Nightbot is suggesting it's a hole. Nightbot might be right even. We'll find out here in a minute. Kind of like a law enforcement officer would like to put a saddle... Who would put a saddle on a goose? Because you are wasting your time on a pointless exercise, like an imbecile.
Well done, it's an imbecile.
Data, if you're actually using Google, you need to stop.
Yeah.
Just saying it. Just putting it out there, Data. Relax. Come on. The goose saddling had to be like saddle goose. How do you saddle a goose?
It's like my term, yeah? Pigeon tackling lemon farmer.
See? We have 7 more of these interesting-ish
See, I'm getting to say all this crap that I made up over the years with my friends.
See, now every time I'm on a stream with Jason, he's always coming up with weird, fuddly-duddly, English-sounding words.
Well, the thing is, they're not proper English. They're stuff that me and my mates have made up because we weren't allowed to swear in the warehouse at work.
Oh, see, that makes sense. Macbeth says midnight.
Yeah, and then we just come up with random shit. Macbeth, right, before we start on this one, does people know about Macbeth? The story behind it?
What is the servant who informed of the attack called?
Right, I don't know.
It's in Macbeth.
I never studied Shakespeare. It's not something we did at school. But I do know, because I did amateur dramatics, that you weren't supposed to say the word Macbeth during a play because it would give you bad luck. And then the play would be an absolute disaster.
A scout band. Now you're looking up new words to add to the show next time. A tattletale.
Yeah.
Banku. Tittletale.
Yeah.
It's not a... Tittletale? Tattletale. You trying to say tattletale?
That could be it. Tattletale. I think that's more of an American phrase, though.
All right. Really. In Macbeth, a servant came to tell the Lord of the attack. At the time the servant came to tell the Lord didn't believe the servant that the attack was coming.
Yeah.
The Lord turned and called the servant a name.
Bollocks!
That name was sort of created in Shakespearean time and used as a derogatory or curse word.
Yeah.
A snake? A wolf? Ooh, we got some interesting answers. A snack. No snap on snack.
A snitch.
Bitch. Maybe. Probably not. A cream-faced loon. A cream-faced loon. Come on. Come on.
Really?
Come on.
Really?
You know, that one's good. That one's
William,
good. You're a cream-faced loon. You got cream all over your face.
Yeah, what the fuck was William Shakespeare on?
I don't know. Maybe he was on the cream. I don't know.
Yeah. That sounds like you just got attacked by mansplooge.
You're a cream-faced loon.
Because loon is short for lunatic, obviously.
Yes. All right, and we are running this board down. We are grinding the nub. We have a beater who wants to play with the beater. We have Abydos. We have a Victorian. Not a Victoria, but a Victorian. And a Wild Fox says Victorian.
Victorian.
What is a bed swerver?
Well, we've just had that.
Did I put this in the wrong category?
Yeah. You've had that because you said.
No, it's in a. Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? I must have caught this on different sections. Oh,
Oops.
my bad. My bad. I screwed up.
Right. Well, okay. I'll come up with one to replace that.
No. Hold on. We still got time. We still got marks on the board. We gotta carry on.
All right. Okay.
All right. You're a shitbag balloon, slacker, NumbedSkull. Yes, I'm a little bit of a slacker. That's why I put in 7 hours of work early this morning, then went and landscaped for 4.5 hours, came home, relaxed, took a shower real quick, started putting the show together, made dinner, and then jumped on. John Skelton, says Daryl. Woo!
I do beg your pardon.
An old Tudor English word for a fool. John Skelton, I believe, was the creator of this word.
Well, there's nincompoop, obviously.
Why would it be nincompoop? Nincompoop had to do with the one that was with... Wait, didn't we have a nincompoop? I think that had to do with nincompoop.
Yeah, okay.
I just like saying nincompoop. Nincompoop. Nincompoop.
Exactly. Pillock.
What do we got? We got a jester. We got a clown.
Yeah. It's not this, but one of my dad's expressions. Pringle dick.
Pringle dick. Ye tired of you old tard.
Away with you, knave.
A bobbling. A bobbling.
Bobolin.
Abdicamist.
I have no idea.
What is abdicamist? Ye tarde.
Yeah.
We have Henry IV, we have Slacker, Beater, and Abydos.
Yeah. Norman fuckwittus.
No, that's what I said. Ye tarde.
Oh, this is funny. So I told you I know what half this shit is.
I don't even know what half this shit is. I was looking for words that I was like, maybe I've heard of these. Maybe I'll figure out where some of these came from. And I was like, oh, look, these are different all together. That's what I'm doing today.
Fair play, man.
Midnight Raven says Abydos. And Data popping up a word that I have in my question. What is an abidacomist? Abidacomist.
Abidacomist.
What is an abidacomist, Data? Do you know? Or are you just looking up random words and trying to answer questions? I look up random words all the time. I'm in New England.
It's quite a lot elongated word, isn't it, really?
What is an abidacomist?
A transcriptor of foreign languages. I don't know.
Anybody?
See, because docomist, right, sounds like something to do with words or, you know, documents.
Documents? Documents,
yeah,
you say?
docomist. So Abby docomist. Abby, oh crikey.
Yeah. Liar. Liar, says the Midnight Raven. I don't know if she's calling me a liar or referring to an Abydos. An abdicomist is a liar. Known as a liar who brags about the lies.
Ah, right, yeah.
Apparently, from what I gathered, I think Abydos is a fictional place that people say that they're from or something. It was a story that was made up.
Okay.
And they would say they were from a place and then lie about the place, knowing the place was a lie.
I've known quite a few people like that. Compulsive bullshitters.
Yeah, that's what we know them as now. People that brag about the lies that they do. Yeah. Abydos was a city in ancient Egypt whose inhabitants, according to the 19th century dictionary, were famous for inventing slanders. See? Data's pulling up that data. We are down to the final 3. The final countdown. Slacker, Beater, or Henry IV.
Sorry, got that song in my head now.
The final countdown.
It's the final cock-off.
We've got a beater, we've got a slacker, and
well, there you go, see? Beater, final cock-off.
Is Henry a beater or a slacker? I thought it was a planet on Stargate Abydos. Maybe it was. It was probably also a planet on Star Trek. Abydos.
Yeah. Well, they got weird names for all sorts of things, haven't they, with that show?
Yeah. We can call planets P35 and 22. Come on, folks. We got 3 more targets left. Which ones are we hitting next? Should we kill Henry IV? Should we kill the slacker?
Go for it.
Should we smack the beater? Should we beat the smacker? Stargate was ties to Egypt. Yes. Stargate,
well, yes,
a lot of
it
things
does.
were
Very
around
much
Egypt.
so.
That's because in Stargate, ancient pyramids were landing zones. And the Midnight Raven wants to play with a beater. Okay, Raven. What is a do-beater?
Oh, I know what a brow beater is. I don't know about a do-beater.
What is a do-beater? Why can't I talk? Do-beater. What is a do-beater?
Do is the moisture you get, isn't it?
Yep.
Morning dew.
Morning dew. A wanker. You bloody wanker. How many fucking bones do I have? Oh. How is that not running? Did that get shut off? One of my bots apparently stopped. Okay, now you can check your bones.
Right. What is a do-beater?
What is a do-beater? Nick Pack Paddywhack. The Egyptian Gamer Geek, just dropping in to say hi and support. I appreciate that.
I don't know. Someone who gets up before dawn.
A do-beater is a person with large feet and clumsy with them.
Oh, what, like a clodhopper?
Somebody who wears big feet and big shoes and trips over them. Somebody who's clumsy.
Yeah.
Like me with my size 15 that sometimes trips over the end of my toe. It's one of those things when you got big feet, they get in the big way. We got Henry IV, and we've got Slacker. You slacker.
You slacker. Well, that was
Slacker kind of goes with yesterday's show from time traveling. You know, wasn't McFly called a slacker? McFly, you slacker.
I think so, yeah.
See, the bones is working now. The bones is working.
Tits and ass and tits.
Slacker, says Daryl. We're going to pick Slacker. A 17th century name for slacker.
So someone who's obviously lazy.
Lazy in the 17th century? How is that possible? You die.
Bone idle.
Slob, says Raven.
Layabout.
Layabout. A layabout. You lie about in your wee hay pattern bed. And... A loiter sack. A loiter
I
sack.
don't even know what the fucking loiter sack is either.
I don't know what a loiter sack is either, but it's from the 17th century, so I'm assuming it's like a sack of potatoes. Data, where are you, Data? Data, tell me what a loiter sack is with your Google device.
Yeah, loiter is to hang around.
A loiter sack. I'm assuming it's like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, it could be, actually.
A loiter sack. Maybe it's a sack of flour, a sack of loiter. What's a... Yeah. Maybe it's a sack that sits there and rots away. And we are down to Henry the Fourth. Ooh. I hate Skullbot. Shut the fuck up, Skullbot. Lazy, good for nothing.
A fusty lug.
A fusty lug is someone who is what? And this came from the days of Henry the Fourth, I'm pretty sure, which is why I selected that.
I wonder if it's a reference to your hearing.
This is a 17th century term for slacker. The itting, lazy, good for nothing, literally someone who seemed to spend all day in bed. Smelly. Someone who's not lustifying.
I was going to say hard of hearing, right? Because you think, yeah, your lug, yeah, is your lug holes, your ears, yeah.
Okay.
So fusty lug means that your ears aren't necessarily working properly, so you're deaf.
You stubbornly wastes time.
Okay. Fine. No, I didn't know most of those, I have to say.
You have to admit, though, for the way that you talk versus some of these words and some of these meanings, I was just like, Jason, we're bringing Jason. Jason's going to talk like this. He's going to enjoy this. A fusty lug. Yeah, fusty lug. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the term for a woman or gross corpulent inhabitant is derived from fusty in the sense of something that's gone off or gone stale. Stubbornly wastes time. Yeah, fusty lug sounds like some women to me. No offense to anybody.
Fusty lug sounds like a character from a Disney cartoon.
It will be now.
Hello, my name is Fusty Lug. I'm very pleased to meet you.
And that has been another episode or another game of Colorful Places, Colorful Spaces on today's It's Time to Be Colorful.
Right on, dude. That was good fun.
You like that?
Yeah, that was good. It's different.
I've been trying to rotate things around and find some fun things to throw on this board every week. We'll see how big or small the board gets. If you want to check my sources, I'm not proud of the sources I have to use sometimes because I think one of them may have been BuzzFeed. I could be wrong. My sources are down in the bottom of the description already. I'm not doing them post-stream today. I had it all set up. Thank you, everybody, for coming to join me. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of laughter and some colorfulness from your host, the NumbedSkull, and my temporary co-host, Not Safe for Mom.
Thank you very much, folks.
All right, and we are going to wind out of here with my new outro. I hope you guys enjoy it, and remember to play with my buttons.